Hi everybody, I'm Claire from Rainbow Acrylics. I'm doing a little painting tonight, a 30 by 30 centimetre, and I'm doing it because I want to. It's not a commission, it's not a suggestion, it's just something that I want to do, and I want to base it on my favourite ever Amsterdam colour, my favourite ever colour full stop, and it's this. It's Amsterdam Caput Mortem Violet. It is my favourite colour. I discovered it about a year ago and I love it. So I'm going to use this for a Dutch pour. I'm going to dilute it with white. So I'm going to have a pale version of it for the base, and then some beautiful bronze and gold, Payne's Grey and an iridescent blue-black for the design. So I'm really looking forward to this. So let me show you the colours I'm using. So here are the colours I'm going to use. I'm using 3 Amsterdam colours: white, bronze and Caput Mortem Violet, Daler Rowney Pearl White, and then 3 Pebeo Studio Acrylics colours. So the iridescent blue-black, Payne's Grey and iridescent gold. So my all-time favourite paint is this one, the Caput Mortem Violet. I just love it. It's such a beautiful colour. So what I have decided to do is mix this. So this will be used in the design, but mix this with some white to make this gorgeous colour. So just a really pale Caput Mortem Violet. And I've mixed that about, let's say 25% violet and then 3/4 white, something like that. So that's going to be the base. And then these are going to be, the other colours are going to be the design colours. So all of these paints are mixed with Flood Floetrol, from this bottle here. They've been mixed 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint to 3/4 of a part water, except for the iridescent colours. So the bronze, the gold, the white and the blue-black. And they've been mixed 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint to 1 part water. So just to show you the consistency, it's lovely and runny. It's not leaving a trace or hardly any trace. The colour just goes straight down, straight under the surface of the paint. Yeah, really nice and fluid. The canvas I'm using, I've got ready here. It's a 30 centimetre square canvas. I've put the big push pins in the back of the canvas, and then just check that it's level. So I'm all ready to start. So first thing I'm going to do is cover my base. Oh, it's such a pretty colour, so beautiful. I want to keep just a little bit of the colour in the cup there, because I just like to have a bit left over in case the sides don't cover properly or in case I need to touch anything up when it's dry. So I'm hoping I've made enough that I can just keep a little bit left over. So I'm going to use the hairdryer to cover this. So I've arranged my colours here in the order that I want them. So I'm separating the blues, I'm separating the bronze and the gold. I like having the white quite near the top because then I think more of the white shows, but ultimately it's this Caput Mortem Violet that's my favourite. So I'm going to put that on last because then most of that will show. So the design I want to go for, I'm going to pour the paint diagonally across this canvas, but I'm not going to blow it out as I normally would. What I'd like to do is just blow with the hairdryer from the centre outwards and then here from the centre outwards. So I'm not creating the kind of petal look at all. I want to create almost like a slight twist so that it fans out to the corners. So to do that, I don't think I even need to get paint right to the edges. I think I could just do a few puddles, so it's thinnest in the middle and then more. So that's the Payne's Grey. Now let's go for some bronze. In fact, I think if I start in the centre, I might have more control about having less paint in the centre. Maybe. Or maybe not. No, not at all. Never mind. So the iridescent blue black, just a little bit of this. The gold. And the pearl white. Love pearl white, just love the effect it gives. And then my favourite Caput Mortuum violet. Right, lots of paint, probably too much paint now. Never mind, it's down. Right, let's give that a torch. Right, that didn't go how I planned at all, but I think I can work with that. The cells are insane, the cells are incredible that's coming up. Because I like the base, I'm really happy to keep lots of negative space. Oh my goodness, these cells are amazing. So I need to work on the centre. I'm quite happy with the way this has fanned out. I'm quite happy with the way that's fanned out. Although I think, do you know, I think I'm going to go back with the hairdryer and try and fan that. Hope I don't ruin it. Let's turn it round. I'm so happy with this. It is so different from any other Dutch pours I've ever done. If you follow my art and you've seen previous Dutch pours, this composition isn't me at all. I don't tend to have lots of negative space like this, but I think because of the colour, I want the negative space. I'm really happy with just the flow of it. It's just so different from my other pours. Let me show you these cells. They are crazy, so many cells. It's the gold that's really popping up through all the other colours. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with this. So pretty. There's just details everywhere. This section here, there's a very large gold section here, and I torched that and it brought out all this texture, and the bronze just here, it brought out the bronze underneath. Otherwise I wasn't so keen on it before because it just looked, there was just too large a patch of gold. The blues are gorgeous. I'm not sure I can see the difference between the Payne's grey and the blue black. They look very, very similar, I think. I think the only way of telling is if it's iridescent or not. Wow, I'm really happy. Minimal may be me after all. More negative space. Great, I'll be back when this dries. So here's the dry painting. It's still my favourite colour, Caput Mortuum Violet by Amsterdam, my all-time favourite colour in any shade. This base is gorgeous. It looks quite pale pink on the video, but it's not. It is more violet-y. It's just so rich and just warm. I really like it. Now, just have a look at these cells. They have just dried beautifully. I am so happy with it. It's just so interesting. You've got this really solid, intense sort of dynamic band through the centre, and then I just love the way it just floats towards the edges. It's a very, very simple design for a Dutch pour. Very minimal really, but I really like it. I just like it comes up and then it almost twists. You can see, it's almost like a ribbon. You can see the twist in it, the movement in it. Let me show you how iridescent this is and how shiny it is. Look at that, it comes to life. So actually you can see that blue there, that is the iridescent blue black. I wondered, let me just focus it a bit more. I wondered if it was the Payne's grey here. It's not. That is definitely the iridescent blue black. Actually, in contrast to that bit there. That bit is the Payne's grey, because you can see it's iridescent, it's not shiny. Whereas all of the other bluer bits, I think, are iridescent. There's the pearl white in there, and then the gold and the bronze in there. That's really beautiful. Really, really pretty. And then down here. So when you just look straight on at a painting, you only see one side of it really, because it's then when you start moving it around, or if it's on a wall, you start walking past it, you really see the beauty of the iridescent colours. So really happy. I'm thinking what I might do next is something very similar, but with the actual Caput Mortuum violet here in the negative space. So just to reverse the pale and the dark and see what that looks like, because I think that could look quite nice and almost have them as a pair. Great, thank you for watching my video. Please do give it a thumbs up if you like it, hit the like button, leave any comments you want to, and do subscribe to my channel. Great, take care everyone. Bye.